All right, let me read something to you. There are three main things to assess when considering compensation to a worker: the economic climate, the going rate for the position, basically like in the market. Number two, what the company can afford. What growth stage is the company in? Is it in an investment stage, revenue stage, market share stage, profit stage, that kind of stuff? Where the company is at. So like you gotta like look at where your company is to really determine that. Because a lot of people would show up and say, these are my experiences, this is what I've been paid before, and all this different stuff. But you, as the CEO or owner, you got to determine what fits your company. Next thing, what is the return on their pay? What is the skill set? Can they actually deliver on what they say they can deliver? I want you to think about this. Most workers don't see themselves as an investment. They view the company as an ATM, a place they can just pull compensation from. Experts often teach workers how to negotiate pay, what to stand for and what not to in the workplace. But what they don't do is ask the worker to ensure their perceived value matches their actual skill set, right? Experts don't highlight the reality to the worker that they're part of the tools in the company. So part of the tool shed to make the company grow, generate revenue, that kind of stuff. Like much like Wi-Fi, phones, computers, etc. They exist to turn the company a profit and extend the company's ability to financially provide to everyone on its team for as long as possible. Got to see that big picture. It's not about how long you've been in a career field or been doing a certain job or in a certain industry. It's about what value you bring to the company. Entrepreneurs, I want you to understand this because this goes even for yourself when you're trying to compensate yourself. Too often, workers see the hustle as getting the job, not bringing value to it. But let's get this straight. Value isn't how smart you are, value is how well and consistently you can execute. How they make the atmosphere feel when they're doing this, and how their involvement in the business helps it to grow. Now, those are things worth discussing and considering when seeking to compensate someone. Sadly, those are the things worth discussing and considering when seeking to compensate someone. I want you to really understand that. How the economics of the workplace and the worker's role in it is often skewed. In order to pander to the largest audience, politicians, professors, experts speak from the benefit of the worker. Now, since the workers in the workplace outnumber those running the businesses, the perspective of the business is often left unadvocated for. So this whole mindset and idea of in the marketplace, people do a lot of things to businesses, workers. They dismiss businesses. They really look at business as it's a joke, right? When you take long lunches or you come in late or you lie and you're on vacation, all these memes and all this stuff. And the justification for that is, oh, this business don't care, or this business ain't mine, or they'll find somebody else tomorrow. Well, they're not paying you tomorrow, they're paying you today. It's an even exchange. So why you think the company is doing things that you feel they don't care for you? Many workers also often do the same thing. But those talking points are often left out in the atmosphere and no one's bringing it home to really have those conversations. We all do that. We all seek a profit. Workers are seeking a profit. Workers are seeking how much can they get versus how much they have to spend. Why is it wrong for the company to do so? Why is it wrong for a company to stay alive? These same workers, if they had their small business, or many of you guys may be on the weekends moonlighting, selling your stuff, or doing some businesses on the side, your websites, or whatever. You're also trying to turn a profit. So this whole idea that a business is just a building that is not made up of people and we should just take from it is what destroys us. And to be quite honest, as much that we insist on the perfect functioning of a business, we should insist on the perfect deliverance of the workers' involvement. Allowing workers to rest in their imperfections while holding a company to perfectionism creates a divided environment that eventually causes the worker to lose the battle for financial security, compensation, survival, and employment to technology, to AI, to the replacement of systems and functions. Workers are actually cannibalizing themselves and don't even realize it. So what I'm saying is, you as a small business entrepreneur, you shouldn't be greedy to yourself, and the worker shouldn't be greedy to the business, because this is a watering hole. We all come to the water, we descend together to drink, and if one person takes too much of a share of the watering hole, they may not be enough to sustain everyone else who needs it. If anyone cheats the watering hole, anyone gets upset and urinates in the watering hole or take more than they're supposed to, and the watering hole will dry up. And we look at the statistics and we talk about it, that well over 80% of businesses fail within their first 5 years. Why is that? Like, do you really stop to say, why is that? We blame the business owner, we blame customers, we blame the community, we even blame the government for excessive taxes. But no one really says, did the employees do their part? My friends, that's it for me. Let's talk business. I'll see you again next episode. Peace.